Oh my God! It just happened again. No. Hi, welcome to Apex Oval. I'm Alex. That's my host Jack. One on either side, and this is Denny Hamlin. Please focus.
Objectively true.
This is Denny Hamlin from 2007. Look how young he looks. That's the most recent race winner. I'm just saying. This man right here is your championship winner this year. This is your 2026 NASCAR Cup Series champion. Anyway, on to our stories. Formula One, Mercedes engine banned. Apparently, they, according to some sources, I didn't confirm these, so I don't actually know, but I've just been seeing it around the block that they're going to lose 0.3 of a second, but that's not fully confirmed. And then Jack says, Jack is falling for the Mercedes propaganda. So Jack, I'll let you go into what you found.
I said, and I quote, "LOL source?" Question mark.
I've just seen it on Twitter a little bit. You know, that's what I'm saying.
So the speculation is from like the drama type accounts that are like, and even they qualify it of like, well, if it really was exactly an 18-to-1 compression ratio versus 16-to-1, then at a very engine-heavy track like Canada, that would be a difference of 2 to 0.3 of a second. Which then, you know, certain sections of F1 fans go, oh my God, it's 0.3 of a second. Oh my God. Which, I mean, that's the high end, even if it was the full 18-to-1. Now, there are a few things to qualify that with, which is Mercedes already tested the engine hot on their own and reported the results before this rule change was made. Mercedes has been confident since before the rule change, because the rule change was just to specify a more specific testing procedure instead of just the testing procedure as it was written being done only at room temperature. Mercedes agreed to it. Mercedes is confident that their engine would pass it. Mercedes has not wavered in their confidence that they would pass it. Mercedes' rivals, even though they initially threw out 18-to-1 as the number, kind of walked that back later on in different ways. The real number, if there is an increase in the compression ratio past 16-to-1, is probably somewhere between 16.3 to 16.7-to-1, not 18-to-1.
Who walked it back?
From what I saw, Audi at least, and I think Ford might have as well.
Okay.
Ferrari's in their own little world with a lot of this stuff. I don't really know what Fred Vasseur is doing.
I don't know either. He's cooking. He's cooking something diabolical, something derogatory.
Now, with that said, what might be happening that could be causing a difference would be maybe rivals are losing compression to thermal expansion versus if Mercedes is adding a trick in there where they're just able to maintain compression better at higher temperatures. So rivals would be going down while Mercedes is staying closer, even if they slightly exceed and they have to tweak it, but staying closer to 16. The alternative, obviously, is if thermal expansion is helping everyone, which doesn't seem to be the case if the speculation is that Mercedes added an extra compartment that only opens at higher temperatures. But if expansion was helping everyone, then we'd probably have an equal chance of other teams failing it as Mercedes. But I think at the end of the day, if it was actually what some fans think that this engine is, Alpine would be beating Ferrari in some of the races we've had at some very engine-heavy tracks, given how far back we know the Ferrari engine is in some ways.
Have we forgotten that it's Alpine and
No.
not
That's my
one
point.
of the top teams? Well,
That's
I'm
my
just
point.
saying that, you're saying that Alpine would be beating Ferrari. Alpine still isn't a good team. They still don't have two of the best drivers in the sport. Ferrari does. I would put, Lewis and Charles in that car ahead of Pierre and Colapinto. No offense. In the Alpine, I don't know about that one, Chief. I think you're falling for that Mercedes propaganda, and we're going to see in Monaco.
I'm just going to ask you a question. Where did Franco Colapinto finish at Canada?
6th.
Okay. If the engine was as good as a lot of people are saying it was, I am fairly certain that he would have been at least competitive with Charles Leclerc in that race. because Canada is a very engine-heavy track.
Have we forgot? This is Franco Colapinto.
No, that's my point.
Nowhere near.
That is exactly my point.
Charles. But you can't base it just off the car. It's the driver too.
I know that this whole counter argument from you is bait, so I'm going to not keep engaging. But like
it is. But listen, until I see Mercedes dead last in the standings, sit them up.
What I think is more likely, if anything is going to change, is that ADUO starts to be able to kick in soon. I think the way the rules are written, there might be some teams that are working under the assumption that they'll have ADUO, which means that they'll have been able to introduce upgrades tied to it maybe as soon as Monaco. And if that is the case, that is a lot more likely to close an engine gap than a change in testing that Mercedes is 100% confident in.
See, they've been confident in things before, 22, 23, and 24, and it hasn't gone their way. So all I'm saying is don't judge a book by its cover. Just because a team is confident doesn't mean it's going to be good. Think of Williams. Williams was confident they would be great in these new regulations, and they effing suck. So let's not take face value. They can be confident all they want. Until it's been put to the track, we don't know.
But they tested the engine hot before this change was ever announced. They were practically in favor of this change at the time.
I don't think that's true. I feel like they tried to fight back a little bit before they gave in. And then they gave in like a week or two later.
They were fighting against the idea that their engine was illegal. They were not fighting back on clarifying the testing in the future. They were fighting changing the testing method right at the beginning of the season. Just because, and I think many teams would fight that in some way, shape, or form. Because obviously if you have like a week to change something, if something does come up. But they tested their engine hot openly and were very like this is still a very early rule change as far as things go. And we're fine with it.
See, again, we're going to have to wait until Monaco because they could either be closer to the rest of the grid and still ahead by quite a bit, or they could be down in the dumps and like fifth. So we'll see in Monaco.
Counterpoint to that. Yeah. And I think this is reflected in our race picks. Monaco is the last track on the schedule that I would ever use to evaluate an engine.
Listen, all I'm saying is we'll see in Monaco.
Okay. Yeah.
But it's a Ferrari 1-2 the entire time. We'll see in Monaco. Anyway, let's get to our second story. F1 26 has revealed their ratings, and there are some shockers. Now, Jack, we're going to play a game. You're going to have to guess where all 20 drivers are in this order. I'm going to start with the highest rated driver, and then we're going to go down. So, Jack, who is the highest rated driver in F1 2026?
Max.
That is correct. 95 rated. Who is second?
Lando as the reigning champion.
Yes, at a 94. Who is next?
George?
Yes, George is a 93. Who is next?
Charles.
Yes, at a 92. Who's after Charles?
I don't know. Lewis?
I'm going to give it to you because he's the same overall as somebody else, but Lewis is a 91 overall. He's the same rating as somebody else. It's pretty obvious.
Who's, like... okay, Oscar, I guess?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm not having to guess anyone else. Who is... What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Who's the 7th best driver?
See, this is where you start to lose me. I'm gonna say one of the Williams boys, so I'm gonna say Carlos first.
No, Carlos is 8th.
Okay.
I'll give you a hint if you want. I gotta get a hint.
Actually, wait. Wait. Before you give me a hint. before you give me a hint.
Okay.
So it's not Carlos.
Not Carlos. Carlos is the next best driver after.
Was I right in guessing that Carlos is higher than Albon?
Yes.
Okay, so it's not Albon.
Not Albon.
Now, because experience is one of the like 4 criteria that they use in these ratings, that inflates guys' ratings a ton, right? That's how F1 does this. And there's one guy on the grid that's old as heck.
I will say this. This driver beats Carlos in 3 out of the 4 categories.
Okay, well that's BS. I'm still gonna go with where my gut was going and say that being like a number 1 in quote unquote experience would put Fernando Alonso higher than he should be.
It is Fernando Alonso. He is a 90 rated.
What?
In no way, shape, or form is Fernando Alonso a 90 rated in today's F1. No way in hell. 2023, sure. I'd give him a higher rating than 90 in 2023. Now, hell no. He has, so I'll give you some little things. He has 11 more experience than Carlos.
Sure. I mean, that makes sense.
He has 1 less racecraft.
1 less.
1 less.
That's one of the only ones I might even give him.
He has 5 more awareness than Carlos.
I don't know about that
and
one.
And he has 5 more pace
than
Carlos.
No, he does not. No, he does not. No, he does not.
Yes, he does. He has 91 pace and Carlos only has 86.
I disagree. I think you're lying to me.
He also has more pace than Lewis.
Nope.
Yes.
Nope.
He has 2 more pace than Lewis. Lewis has 89 pace. 89. He has been arguably a top 3 driver this season, and he has 89 pace. 89. Absolutely nuts.
Okay.
Carlos is an 86 rated.
Okay.
Who is next?
I mean, Albon.
3 drivers. Albon is there. He's an 85 rated.
Who's old? Nico?
Hulkenberg is there. Also an 85.
Checo
is also there. Also an 85. There are 3 drivers at an 84 rated.
Valtteri, for some reason.
Yes, for some reason, yep.
Gasly
is there, yep.
Behrman.
No. Quite close to Behrman, though.
Ocon?
Yep.
Okay.
Ocon, 84 rated. I just want to point out real quick. Valtteri Bottas has a higher pace rating than Carlos Sainz, Sergio Perez, Alex Albon, Nico Hulkenberg. He has an 87 pace rating. Again, Carlos is an 86. And then Perez, Albon, and Hulkenberg all have 85 pace. There are 3 83 rated drivers.
Well, Behrman has got to be one.
Behrman is one.
Hajar
is another one.
Bortoletto.
No.
Okay.
There's one driver you are significantly missing.
Well, okay. For context, coming into this game, the only thing I knew was that Kimi Antonelli was way too low, which is why I have not mentioned him to this point. So I'm assuming when you say significantly missing, it's Kimi.
Yes. Kimi does have 85 pace. Same with Hajar. On par with Gasly, Albon, Perez, and Hulkenberg.
Have we already made it to the bottom, 5 or so?
Yeah, we have 5 left.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I guess we have reached. I guess we have reached bottom Kimi territory. I don't think of 83 as that low driver-wise. I feel like we had more 70s and stuff last year.
Oh, we did, because there's a lot more rookies.
Yeah. That's why I didn't even think about mentioning Kimi yet. I was like, was like, there's no way. We're not low enough for him to be so shockingly low.
There is 370s and 160 something overall.
Okay. Well, I mean, Bortoleto has got to be the highest of who's left.
Bortoleto is an 80 overall, which is criminal, by the way. He should be on par with the other rookies from last year.
I'd argue that Kimi should be higher than the other rookies from last year.
Yes, but Bortoleto should at least be on par with Hajar and Behrman.
Oh, yeah.
Kimi, this year, world of his own. But Bortoleto should be on par with the other two. There's 179 rated.
I don't know. Stroll?
Nope. He was another rookie.
I mean, yeah, the options are a current rookie or last year rookies. Really.
He's last year's rookies.
Well, it's definitely not going to be Lindblad. I'm sure Lindblad's the lowest.
Lindblad is a 68.
I guess Lawson?
It is Liam Lawson.
79?
79. Yep.
Okay. What did he do to deserve that? Yeah. What did he do to deserve that?
I think he's been decent this year. He's been all right. I feel like. I don't know. Last year he was okay when he got back to Racing Bulls. He wasn't awful.
Yeah,
he was a lot better than he was a lot. I mean, Hajar dogged him, but I mean, he wasn't bad.
I think that he's been competitive with Lindblad this year.
Yeah, but Lindblad's damn good. Anyway, Stroll's a 77. You mentioned Lindblad is a 68, and then Franco is a 73.
Yeah. Yeah, I would have expected Lawson to be more in the mid to low 70s.
Now, it is stupid. Ollie Behrman has one lower rating experience than Liam Lawson, and Liam Lawson has, I feel like 8 races on Behrman. Do with that as you must. And they royally screwed Lindblad's. He has 32 experience, which I think is hilarious, because it shouldn't be that high. It should be a lot lower.
Than 32?
Yes.
At some point, you get experience from just racing other series and stuff.
Lando, George, and Charles all have 83.
Okay. I don't know. I feel like I'm used to the Madden system of ratings where, 50 is kind of the baseline for things. I was just gonna say the Cowboys are all overinflated and the Giants are all underinflated. To me, an experience rating of in the 30s means that you are as brand new gets. You were literally 18 years old and you skipped like Kimi last year almost.
Yeah. Though, for some reason, Bortoleto has the same experience, is less experienced than Kimi and Hajar, and they all have the same amount of races under their belt.
Well, okay. I guess to be fair, Bortoleto's car was shit.
Yeah, but he still did damn good with the car.
Yeah, but I think the other two... Did Bortoleto get a podium?
No, but that's not experience.
But I think you can make an argument. I think you can make an argument that you're getting a better quality of experience racing in the cars that Hajar and Antonelli were in than Bortoleto kind of. The Sauber got racy in the midfield, especially towards the end, but that Sauber car was still pathetic at times.
What? Are you?
It's I would 100% consider what year did Lance Stroll enter F1?
2017.
And what year did Lando Norris enter F1?
2019.
Maybe this is a hot take. I would consider Lando Norris, Charles Leclerc, those types. I would give them a higher experience rating than Lance Stroll, because Lance Stroll has never been competitive.
We're acting like he wasn't the youngest pole sitter before Kimi.
Okay. I will defend Lance Stroll with the best of them. But don't act like you don't know what I'm trying to say.
We're acting like the man didn't have 3 podiums. He's had a shit car his entire career. You think those cars with Seb were good? Outside of 2023, when did he have a good car to be competitive?
That's exactly my point. That is exactly my point. That's why Charles Leclerc entered F1 1 year later than Lance Stroll, and I consider Charles Leclerc...
Did he?
What?
Oh, he was 2018. You're right. It was Lando, George, and Albon who were 2019. Whoa, that's crazy.
But
okay.
I would 100%, like 100 times out of 100, I would give Charles Leclerc maybe even a decent bit higher experience rating than Lance Stroll, because Charles Leclerc has been, in strong equipment. He's been competing for race wins. He's been driving towards the front of the pack, at least in a very competitive car for a lot of his time, versus Lance Stroll has been putting around in the back for a lot of his time. And I think that difference counts for something in the experience you're gaining driving in the sport.
Nico Hülkenberg has the same experience rating as Max Verstappen. Nico Hülkenberg entered F1 in 2010. Max Verstappen entered the sport in 2016.
Yeah. I'm kind of fine with that because of how long Nico's been around, but Nico's also never been in anything competitive.
Mate, experience isn't competitive. That's racecraft, pace, awareness. Like, experience.
No,
in my eyes, experience should just be how long have you been in the sport?
I could not disagree more, and that's what I'm saying. Is like, because at some point you're getting more experience per like you're getting more useful experience for doing, for being Charles Leclerc for a year than for being Nicholas Latifi driving around in the back for a year.
So you're telling me Liam Lawson should have? Hold up. You're saying Liam Lawson should have the same 3 more experience than Kimi. At that rate, you just give Kimi more experience. Is what you're saying?
After this year, maybe. Although Lawson's car is still like useful this year in some ways.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
But yeah, I mean, Kimi is gaining this experience of fighting for a championship. I do feel like that's worth a boost. Obviously, if you ask me after last year, no, definitely not. Kimi didn't show that Kimi didn't drive any older than he was last year.
Okay, let's think about this then.
Yeah?
Albon has 1 more experience than Pierre Gasly. Albon entered F1 2 years after Pierre Gasly.
That feels wrong to me because Gasly has accomplished things in F1, and he has raced good cars. Well, they've both raced good cars at times, and they've both raced really bad cars at times.
And they both come from the Red Bull Academy.
Yeah. But to me, that feels wrong because to me, they've had kind of the same career situation, the same kind of learning experiences, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I
But then, why does Lando and George have the same experience as Charles when Charles came in a year earlier?
That's an interesting question.
And have been in very competitive cars. Granted, they've never been the best car, like a championship caliber car, but he's been in cars that are still really good to get wins.
I don't know about George. I'm sure Lando, the championship winner bump probably helps, and true championship fight and all of that. But for George, I honestly don't know, because George also spent a while in an irrelevant Williams car. He was dragging it as fast as it could go, but that Williams car sucked.
Oh, so you just said relevant there, and I got so confused.
I said irrelevant, but the E might not have gotten picked up.
Oh, the E didn't get picked up. I heard you say relevant. I'm like, wait a minute, that Williams was not relevant at all.
No,
it was not. There's no way. There's no way.
No, in an
because when he got second in Brazil that 1 year, there was no way that car was competitive.
Yeah.
There's no way.
Yeah.
Oh my god. But yeah, those ratings are horrendous. I'm not gonna lie. Why does... I don't know. Whatever. Speaking of messed up, Gucci entering F1 next year? I don't know.
Do you still have Gucci glasses?
Hold up, let me...
Oh, yeah.
Yes, I do. These are the daily drivers right here. These things worth 50 grand. I'm just kidding. They're not worth that much. I get a discount. I'm just saying. They're not.
Um,
That's why I have them. I got a discount.
yeah, Gucci is the title sponsor of Alpine and will be having their like logo and branding on the car like predominant year and everything.
Have you seen the memes that have come out of that? They're lit. The videos on social media of like people are just posting like Pierre and Franco coming to the paddock next year and they're all dripped out in like Gucci crap. They just look so stupid in the Gucci.
Oh
my
man,
god, it's golden, dude. I'm excited to see what colors they do because they have a lot of different colorways.
well, I assume based on their announcement that they're going with just the green and red with like a black background, maybe gold accents.
I had these beautiful glasses, by the way. They were Gucci as well. I had these beautiful glasses, and I don't know if I have a photo of them, but they were by far my favorite. They looked like these, but they were like darker. Like the sides of them had like the Gucci like colors in it. Let me see if I can find it. I don't think I have anything with them. Oh wait, is this it? You can't see the side though. I don't think I have. Oh wait, hold up. No, that's not it. I don't know where. I don't have a photo of them right now. If I find one, I'll insert one in here. But I really like those glasses, and I like that colorway. I used to be obsessed with Gucci as a kid.
Mm-hmm.
I used to be like, I want Gucci. There were these one glasses Gucci sold, and they were like fully tinted out black sunglasses, and I wanted those bad.
You know who's apparently not obsessed with Gucci?
Maine?
I was going to say Mercedes, because basically as soon as this was announced, they kind of pulled out of the race to buy a stake in Alpine.
Damn. Total Wolf really don't like that life.
Apparently.
Damn, that sucks. Let's be
Child
honest.
U
Gucci
and Toto.
which one's worse? Oil manufacturer or child labor company?
Well, when you put it like that. Well, hang on.
Well, we know oil companies do some shitty things. We know. They dump thousands of gallons of oil into the Gulf.
Yeah. No, this is absolutely true. At least Mercedes is Petronas, which I guess I don't know a whole lot about Malaysia, but that is Malaysia and not one of the like really oppressive Middle Eastern oil states.
Okay.
However, I am sure that Petronas, war crimes allegations is the first thing on their Wikipedia page. Like,
let's put them in equal terms. They're equally as bad.
Yeah.
But speaking of Malaysia, they should bring back the Malaysian Grand Prix. Anyway, we talked about that. Herta is under consideration for Bottas' seat in 2027 if he can get the points for his license.
Now, Valtteri, how high was he ranked among the F126 rated drivers?
I will tell you. Give me one second. He was ranked above Gasly, Behrman, Hadjar, Antonelli, Bortoletto, Lawson, Stroll, Colapinto, and Lindblad. And he was on the same level as Ocon. Oh, yeah. Well, he was on the same level as Ocon and Gasly, and then lower than the rest of that I mentioned.
Crazy.
Yeah, he's a little washed. Make it a Bunda calendar, and we'll all forgive you, Valtteri.
Yeah, this is true. But also,
listen, I didn't get a chance to buy one last time. I'd like to buy one.
And also, like, Valtteri has struggled this year. It's been kind of ugly.
Yeah. He's been dogged by Paris, and that's hard because they're in a terrible car. Like, they're dead last every race, and they're just still getting dogged. It's
brutal.
It's been bad.
Brutal. But hey, good for Herta, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I expected. To be honest, before the season started, I expected Bottas to be better than Perez.
I kind of did too. I wasn't sure, just because Valtteri, it had been a minute, and he didn't exactly impress me in the the like Sauber post Mercedes, but he just had been so good for Mercedes. Obviously, ultimate
Yeah.
teammate, but like he had been so good for them, and Perez obviously had so much working against him, but didn't show that the same way. Where it's like, okay, I could absolutely come in believing that Valtteri would cook Perez, but it has gone the complete opposite direction.
Yeah. Maybe it's the hair.
Mm.
Maybe it's well, because he doesn't. His hair is that's just his hair. But either his hair is dyed or his mustache is dyed, and it's one of the two. Maybe it's
What you
one
got
of because
against
those are.
blondes?
What do you? That's a stupid question. They all suck. Yeah,
Wow.
you heard me. Brown hair unite. I'm just kidding. I have nothing against blondes. I actually really like this one blonde. It's a guy. He's 6'2", maybe 6'3", on a good day. He's a little weird. Just tad weird. He's a chem major. Well, technically now it's engineering, but he did graduate with a bachelor's in chem. Very smart. Maybe too smart. Does this ring a bell?
This guy sounds like he sucks.
Yeah, he kind of does. He kind of does. He has a girlfriend. Why? Like why? Yeah, I don't know. He's just a little goofy. He basically 100%ed Forza Horizon 6 already.
Not even close.
Really?
Got
Have
all
you
the
not done all the
roads.
races?
Oh, I've done all the races, yeah. But like,
Have you
I
done
think it
the
was only
have you
yesterday
done
or
all the
2 days ago.
boards?
I did all the danger signs. I've still got the more annoying boards, like with some of the jumps and stuff
Oh,
left to
okay.
do. But I've got all the
Gotcha.
mascots, all the easy boards. I've still got some speed zones and stuff to 3-star. I've still like
I got
there's a
the
whole
drifts.
lot.
Like I got like maybe 5 more races, and then I have all of the drifts. I am terrible on the drifts. The drift zones, terrible at them. I don't know how to do it.
Those you probably want to use controller for. Doing
Yeah.
drift zones on a wheel drives me nuts.
Yeah. Well, good news for maybe at some point in the next couple of weeks. Drunk Forza. It's gonna happen. We're gonna. I'm not gonna lie. The last time we had this planned, Kyle Busch tragically passed away as I was driving home to go record Drunk Forza with Jack, and we haven't done it since. So eventually, in the next couple of weeks, we're gonna get a Drunk Forza video out on my channel. It'll be collaborative with this channel if you want to watch it. It's a grand old time. I'm gonna be drinking some cran vodkas. Jack, don't know what he's gonna be drinking. It's gonna be something good. But yeah, we're gonna do that at some point. But we're gonna do some fun Forza content. Anyway, predictions for Monaco. Now we both cut the same cloth, but mine is better. Why is it better?
You're welcome.
Because it's the only black man in F1 history. It is one of the only black men currently racing at the top level of any motorsport, and he is the greatest racing car driver of all time. It is Max. No, I'm just kidding. It's Lewis Hamilton. It's Lewis Hamilton, baby. You already know it's Lewis Hamilton. I was joking. It was a joke. It's Lewis Hamilton, the GOAT, the billion-dollar
Bananas.
man. That's
Lewis.
racist.
The one and only No. No.
Your face right now.
Don't do that to
Got
me.
him. Got him.
Oh, damn it.
Oh my god, I cooked him. Let's go. You're canceled. You're canceled.
No.
It's fine. You're not going to get canceled. Nobody watches this anyway. No one gets to this far. Except for you, me, and my mom.
Leave it like that.
No,
I
know.
meant bananas as in crazy. I don't know what
I know,
you're saying.
I know you did. No, you're not racist. You like Lewis Hamilton. You like Bubba Wallace, too. They're your
Okay.
favorite drivers.
Um.
They're also mine.
Anyway, yeah. I have Charles Leclerc. I first wrote Lewis, and then I was like, you know what? It's Charles's home race. I think I got to do it.
Well, I think what
But
you were really thinking was, hey, my best friend wants to pick Lewis. I probably shouldn't pick him because I know he's going to, and he should. Because he
no, I didn't
is
think about
rooting
that
for
at
Lewis.
all. Screw you,
No,
actually.
none of that. All right, you know what? That's fine. That's totally fine. That's okay. That's fine. That's whatever. I'll F off. It's fine.
No,
No, that's
but
fine.
but
Don't care about me and who I like. That's fine. That's it.
no, but actually, and I'm sure you think the same. The Ferrari just looks like it'll be the best on a track like Monaco. That's a lot more about aero than it is about the engine performance, and the Ferrari just it starts well and performs really well. Should perform really well, I should say, on this type of track. So I expect them to qualify well. I expect them to have a good start and just hold on to it.
Yeah, these are also the two best Monaco drivers on the grid. Am I wrong?
I don't have a
If Charles
rebuttal to
Leclerc,
that. No.
if Charles Leclerc didn't get cursed the first couple of years he was in F1, he probably would have won Monaco before. And Lewis is obviously a multi-time winner of Monaco.
Actually, I disagree. Arvid Lindblad is the best Monaco driver on the grid. You just don't know
So
it yet.
you tell that kid to shut up and just drive. No, I'm just kidding. Nah, I what? Why are you looking at me like that? Why are you looking at me like that? I'm kidding. He's probably, you know what, Arvid Lindblad, if you get a podium, I will do a shoey on the podcast next week. How about that? How about that? Sound
Ain't
good?
no way.
I'll do it. I have a bag full of shoes right here.
I have a shoe. Yeah, I'd hope so.
Yeah. We're road work ahead. Yeah, I sure hope it does. God, I'm old if I'm referencing fine. Let's get on to NASCAR. Nick Sanchez is joining the number 87 Peterson Racing at Pocono, Chicagoland, Atlanta, and Indy in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Series. It is not a full-time race, but he at least gets to race a little bit since AM Racing completely died.
Yeah. Yeah, it's nice. This was kind of Austin Green full-time car. Which, you know, he actually has a couple top tens. Austin Green does. Kind of impressive. But it is really nice to see Nick Sanchez. I think when we talked about AM Racing fully dying, we talked about how much it sucked for him.
Yep.
Really more than anything. Yeah. And let's get him more than, what is this, 6 races total that he's in?
Yeah. 4.
Or, why did I,
4 races.
why did I think it was 6?
Indy. I don't know.
Am I stupid?
Are you dumb or not? What's 9 plus 10, Jack? What's 9 plus 10?
21.
You stupid. Anyway.
Anyway. Nick Sanchez, go get some good results. I kind of wish I was at Pocono. Kind of a shame that I'm not, but I have other things to be doing in a couple weeks' time.
Yeah, like going to stupid Pirates games. Ew, they're already bad. Why do you care? No, I'm just kidding.
Excuse you, on June 13th, 2026, I will be at the Pirates game getting my free Pirates Hawaiian shirt.
Oh, that's actually kind of sick. I'm not going to lie. All right, you know what? That's fair. No, that's fair. Is Paul Skeens pitching that day? Is the GOAT pitching that day?
It's too far out. It's too far out for me to know, and I'm too lazy to count.
Damn. Well, anyway, recap for Charlotte. We're going to go quickly through this. We're going to start with trucks. Lane Riggs won. 1 point to me. I finally did something outside of my cup predictions. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Cool.
I think you're goated.
He finally did something this year. I don't know. He was supposed to be the number 1 driver this year, and he just hasn't been performing.
Well, this is 2 in a row for him?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's picking it up.
But, he should have been doing a lot better earlier in the season.
Okay. Well, he's first in the
This
points now,
is
so suck it.
yeah, but he should have been first in the points. Like last year, it was Heim, big gap, Riggs.
Yeah, well, now he's first in the points. Now he has 3 wins on the year, and now he has the most laps led of anyone in the series except for Corey Heim. Who, of course, Corey Heim is a third the starts of any one of the full-time drivers.
Oh my freaking god! And he's racing this week. Yo, the Truck Series is cooked. That's a farmers league right there. Oh god.
Yeah, Heim has 4 starts, 213 laps led. Riggs has 11 starts, 200 laps led.
Is anyone above Heim in laps led?
No.
He actually might be too good.
At least no one in the like Truck Series standings. That does come with the caveat that like maybe some of the Cup guys are up there.
Yeah, probably. Like
wouldn't know.
Probably is. Hosmer probably's up there. In the early series, Allgaier won, plus 1 point for Jack.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Allgaier has almost a 200-point lead in the standings right now.
Yeah. He without Zilich, he's de facto best driver.
He's pretty good at this whole racing thing. Has been in the O'Reilly series for a minute. Insert the Linus clip of like I'm thinking of retiring. You know that one the one like meme picture.
Yeah, he has a couple of them, but yeah, but he is thinking of retiring. Junior Motorsports is trying to convince him not to, but he was talking about it on Sirius XM that he wants to retire, and his wife and Junior Motorsports are trying to convince him to keep racing.
His wife is trying to convince him to keep racing?
Yes, that is what he said on Sirius XM. Yeah, because she doesn't want him to quit.
You know what? Respect. Admire that. That is the exact opposite of what I expect and what I feel like is often the case for a lot of athletes.
Yeah. That's the ultimate wifey right there. Like, dead ass. Like, that's what you want, but you never really get, and Allgaier has it.
Yeah, that's awesome. Love that for you. Love that for him.
I love that for both of them. And then in the Cup, Denny Hamlin wins. Go figure, it's Denny Hamlin. And he did the Kyle Busch bow when he won. And best driver in NASCAR. He's winning the championship. I don't care what anyone else says. It's Denny Hamlin's year. I know I said that last year, and he almost won it, but he ended up losing it. I'm telling you right now, this is Denny Hamlin's year. Tyler Reddick has nothing on my GOAT.
Okay.
Love Tyler Reddick, but Denny Hamlin's still Denny Hamlin.
Joe Gibbs, 1, 2, 3. Incredible little battle at the end.
Yeah, it was that battle.
Hamlin, Briscoe, Bell. Beautiful.
Dude, it was so nice. And I, not gonna lie, it was so late in the night, I did fall asleep mid-race, and I woke up, and it was something I was playing. But I did get to watch the extended highlights from what I missed on YouTube, because when I went to go watch the race on Amazon Prime, they did not have the full race afterward. They had the pre-race coverage and the post-race coverage, but none of the race. So that sucked. I don't know if that was a mistake, because I watched it like 10 a.m. Maybe they didn't have it up yet, but...
I wonder if that has to do with NASCAR's rights to the race itself. Like, for NASCAR to be able to post it on YouTube and stuff.
Maybe. But it does suck that I wasn't able to watch the full rest of it. But I did watch the extended highlights, which got good enough. And you saw the entire last battle between Bell, Hamlin, and Briscoe.
And yeah, and not to mention before that, obviously that late caution mixed things up a little, but before that, there was a really interesting fuel strategy that, you know, very clearly ended up working out in Bell's favor. And then the caution came out anyway. But Zane Smith stopped a little bit later than everyone else, kind of earlier on, and was fuel saving really effectively to the point where he was trying to make it to the end on fuel. had a lead and Bell was running him down. So like the whole last, I don't know, 40 laps before the caution, there was a lot of intrigue between like, okay, Bell's ahead. Zane Smith is like in the top 6. Is Bell going to stop and chase him down since he needs the fuel? Or is Zane Smith going to be able to hold on with fuel strategy? Bell passes Smith. Caution comes out like a lap later. And then we have that awesome sprint to the finish. But that was edge of your seat racing even before that little last sprint. So really a good team all together.
I believe Bell was quite a bit ahead of Hamlin and Briscoe at the time of that, before the caution.
It depends what you call quite a bit. I think he had a few seconds.
I was going to say a couple seconds, I think is what it was. But
Bell's car was incredible. I think on pace for the day, Bell was the clear number 1. Hamlin just beat him on that last restart on that short run.
Who is this guy? Who is this guy?
You know auto racing analytics?
No, I don't care about that. That's like the advanced analytics for other sports. I don't give a damn about that. What do you think I am? Do you think I'm that one stupid ass football movie that only cares about analytics when drafting that bum ass guy to the Browns or whatever? Whatever that movie is called, they're like, oh dude, he's so analytically good. Oh my god. Fudge analytics.
I feel like you're mixing up Moneyball and Draft Day.
No, Draft Day was analytics. There was an analytics part in there. Was there not?
I feel like half the thing of Draft Day was
you're right. No, you're right. I was mixing up. No. I was mixing up Draft Day with another. There's a baseball movie.
Moneyball.
And no, different one. And the guy is and there's a whole software that gives you stats on players and stuff like that. And then but this guy watched this guy play and he couldn't hit a breaking ball. He's
can't hit the curveball. Yeah, okay.
Can't hit the breaking ball. That movie. I was thinking of that movie.
Gotcha.
I don't give a damn about advanced.
I was gonna say.
I just care about the regular analytics.
I was gonna say Draft Day is his teammates didn't go to his birthday party. That's not analytics.
He drafted a bust. He traded 5 first-round picks for a bust. Anyway.
Anyway, yeah.
Bill Callahan, anyone?
Well, anyway, guys that aren't a bust. Shane Van Gisbergen, top 5 on an oval, has the second highest average finish over the last 3 races. Obviously, one of those being a road course kind of helps with that. But he's kind of figuring it out on the ovals, dare I say?
Yeah, we're getting to the point where we might be screwed. The rest of the field might be screwed.
He was 11th in the 600, and then top 5 here at Nashville.
And he was running in the top 10 all day at the 600 too.
It's pure speed. It's pure actual speed.
And the rest of his team suck.
Yeah, SVG qualified 10th, finished 5th. Both of his teammates qualified basically towards the back, 35th, 38th, and didn't finish. Right, had I think brake rotor issues for the both. Because everyone had brake rotor issues. It felt like.
Yes, they did.
But it's still that the qualifying kind of tells you something. Although that's metric. Never mind. Qualifying does not tell you anything. Just tells you that Shane Van Gisbergen had been fast. I don't know why I'm losing my mind.
It's the advanced analytics. That's what's making you lose your mind. You just focus on the wins, the podium, the wins, the top 5s, top 10s. You're good. DNFs, you're good.
The rain is screwing with me, man. It's been 6 National Series races in a row, which I think ties the record for qualifying's rained out. If not breaks it.
It's bad. It's been really bad.
This damn metric,
I
man.
hate it.
Because I get what
the metric has Denny on pole. I'll take it.
Because I get that the practice sessions are important, and you don't want to turn the practice sessions into qualifying. But it kind of sucks that qualifying was rained out, and then we still got practice in a lot of cases. Where I don't know, I want to see them qualify.
Yeah. The good news is Denny did get pole. The bad news was Denny jumped the start. I don't know how you do that from pole. I don't know how you do that from pole position, but he jumped the start, got sent to the back, and worked his way back.
It just would have been too easy otherwise. He had to add a little.
I think NASCAR is what the FIA is to Lewis, and they're just we can't have this man doing this all the time. We got to give him a struggle. So they sent him the back. Like they did with Brazil in 2021, where they were like, "Oh, your rear wing is bad. New thing that Red Bull introduced. Bad, bad, bad." Sent him to the back. Lewis still dogged the field, just like that. Then he gets sent to the back of the field, still dogs the field. That's a good comparison. That's all I'm saying.
Also, Corey Heim was fast. Obviously, it didn't end up quite working out for him. At the end of the day, he finished towards the back of the cars that were still running. But Corey Heim was running with good speed for a lot of the race.
Corey Heim also is racing full time for 2311 and 2027. We did not have that on the news list.
Oopsies.
He is running full time in the number 35 for 2311 next year. I am ecstatic. I am in love with. I'm not in love with this man because like that's a little too parasocial, but I do love him as a driver, and I do love watching him race, especially in the lower series because he dogs everyone. But Corey Heim is that guy.
I will tell you this: dude. I love watching him race a lot more than I love watching Riley Herbst race. And for those Riley Herbst fans out there, he will be going to Legacy instead. So don't worry.
He doesn't have any fans. Let's be honest. No offense, he doesn't have any fans. They're all 2311 fans.
Things that you will learn: every driver has fans. Every driver has fans. I mean, and especially true in F1, where like the drivers you least expect have like their Lance Stroll FC exists if you know where to look on Twitter.
Oh no, I know they exist because some people I follow are major. Oh yeah, there are diehard fans of every driver in motorsports, at least, that are popular enough for that to happen. Obviously, if you're talking about like your local scene, that's probably not true. But once you get to the NASCAR Cup Series, Buffamonte.
I bet.
I got to interview him.
I say that says something. You met the guy. You're not just.
Yeah, I met the guy. Yeah. Super cool. He raced for Nitro. Love Nitro. Shout out Nitro Motorsports, by the way. This is your daily reminder. Shout out Nitro Motorsports. Great team. Lovely people.
You've not been paid to say that either. You just actually mean it.
I actually do mean it because I did meet their photographer for the Nitro Motorsports photographer/videographer, and he was giving me so many different tips about photography and videography. He was giving me like camera tips. He was giving me like places to go at Lime Rock that like I don't normally go.
Go behavior.
Video with. So like he is like Nitro Motorsports as an organization, I freaking love. They're all super nice. Whenever I went to like a mechanic, hey, is this person here doing it? Can I do an interview with them? They're always like, yeah, give me a second to go find them. They'll go find them. They'll come back. Hey, he'll be out in a minute. If one of them wasn't there at one point, they're like, he's not here right now, but like come back in like an hour. He'll definitely be down. I come back in an hour. Hey, are you this X person? Actually, this actually did happen. The ARCA points leader, Jake Bullman. I went up to him. It's hard for me to put like driver face to like face because I'm used to them in their helmets and not out of their helmets. So like I know their eyes when they're in the helmet, but I don't know who, like normally like drivers in lower series without their helmet on. So I went up to Jake Bowman and I'm like, hey, do you know who Jake Bowman is? Like, can I do an interview with him? He's like, no, I don't. Sorry. I'm like, no worries. And he's like, I'm just kidding. I'm Jake Bowman. I'm like, well, shit, I look like a fool. I look like an idiot. But nah, all things considered, all the Nitro guys are super chill. Guys and girls, all super chill. So, yeah. Anyway, what were you saying, Jake?
I don't think I have anything.
All right, let's get to our predictions real quick. I got Hamlin in the Cup, and I got Hocevar in the trucks. Pretty simple.
I got Tyler Reddick. Michigan is one of those tracks where the Reddicks and Larsons and Bushers of the world seem to do well. The guys that kind of excel at ripping the high line at some other tracks. This is just one of those, really high-speed ovals that, these guys tend to do well at. And Toyota is fast here, and Reddick has been insane where I feel like I can't not pick him this time. And then Corey Heim in the trucks. It's Corey Heim in a truck.
You can't really go against Corey Heim. I guess that's impossible. Quickly, we're just gonna do Detroit recap because there was IndyCar and IMSA. Cadillac shined, Porsche fell. Basically, the whole gist. Cadillac first, third, and sixth in the prototype class. Or I I don't know what they call their prototype class, but it's their first, third, and sixth.
GTP.
GTP, yes. Porsche were 5th, 8th, and 11th. BMW came 2nd. Cadillac won the GTD Pro Class, and Porsche came 9th in the GTT Pro Class, and that is really depressing as a Porsche fan.
Lamborghini.
Yeah,
Lamborghini second.
Really well.
Lamborghini second in class.
Yeah, no, they were very good in the GTP Pro Class, I will say. But Cadillac just took the show. First, third, and first. So,
I just wanted to shout out Lamborghini because seeing a Lambo, seeing a Temerario on track, on American soil in IMSA was nice.
yeah. La Lamborghini. I know you see me in my Lambo. Anyway. And then your IndyCar driver spotlight. Now, Pillow did Pillow things. I don't really know what. Yeah.
Got pole, won the race.
Yeah.
Everyone is shocked.
Led by far the most laps. I think he led like 71 laps or something, which is like more than like 4 times the next best driver in laps led. He's just too good. Somebody needs to come in and nerf him. Maybe like make his car heavier or something to like mix it up. Maybe make him run a full lap of the track before he can get into his car. I got a lot of ideas to slow down Pillow so that it's a lot nicer to watch. It's still nice to watch because Pillow is just Pillow, and it's great to watch him. But I mean, I just want somebody else to win for once because I think he's won like 99% of the races the past 2 years, and I'm kind of tired. That's just me though. I don't like when one driver wins all the time. I like variety. Unless it's my favorite driver, and then I like them to win all that. No, I'm just kidding. No, I do like variety. Favorite driver or not, I do like variety, and there's not much variety in IndyCar when Pillow is racing. And that's just because of how good he is. So
I was going to say, I agree, and also, what a talent that we get to watch.
Yeah. I am so happy he never went to F1 because I really do enjoy watching him rip around American tracks.
Did we talk about him getting penalized after the 500 at all? I think we mentioned it offhand.
Yeah,
but
I think we mentioned a little bit, but he did get penalized.
What are they doing fining him? They know he owes his life savings to Zach Brown.
Yeah, well, that's Andretti. Yeah. Andretti's paying for it, so not Andretti. Yes, sorry, I don't know why I'm thinking of Andretti. I think it's because earlier today I watched a video about Kurt Busch reliving his best moments on the NASCAR YouTube channel, and he drove for Andretti in the Indy 500. I think that's what I'm thinking of. But yes, Chip Ganassi.
Maybe you were thinking of Colton Herta, future F1 driver for Cadillac.
No, I wasn't.
Former Andretti driver.
I don't think about him much. I'm not gonna lie. I think more of Mahavir Raghunathan than I do Colton Herta.
What?
I'm just saying, Mahavir Raghunathan has more pull than Colton Herta.
Okay, that's true.
Yeah.
Indisputably.
Just saying. That's nothing against Colton Herta. Great driver, probably great person. I don't know. I've never met him, but
he ain't Mahavir.
He ain't Mahavir Raghunathan. Yeah, I think that's it for today. I think pretty light. We talked a lot about F1 and a little bit about other stuff, but yeah. Do you guys want to see a cool card I got? You don't have a choice, viewers, unless you click off the video. Hi guys, welcome to my makeup tutorial. Wait. Please focus. It's not focusing. You can kind of read it. It's Ilya Malin, player use mem. I got from opening a box the other day. Also got some pretty cool cards from it. And that is the same place that I got the 2 boxes from. I also got Sir Dennis Hamlin. Dennis James Hamlin from 2007. Pretty sick. Anyway,
and you know what I got? You know what I got?
What? What do you got?
Dinosaur.
Whoa! Whoa! Wait, show me again. Show me again, please. Whoa! Whoa!
And with that,
that's the bond. Thank you very much.